Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, this is fantastic news for Alaska and the Alaska cruise season. A little while ago, we reported that the Senate passed the Alaska Recovery Bill that would allow cruise ships to bypass Canada, go from Seattle, Washington, directly to Alaska and back, basically circumventing the Passenger Vessels Act all the way up until February of next year. They did put a limit on it. They didn't say it's forever. They said only this amount of time. And I think that's one of the reasons, by putting that in, that it's been able to get passed unanimously through the following points of government, if you will. Another big hurdle happened today. The House committee passed it as well. So now the only thing that has to happen is Joe Biden, President of the United States, has to sign off on it. If he does, clear sailing for Alaska cruise ships. And remember, this is Washington State. Last week, Norwegian Cruise Lines just started reselling Alaska cruises in August. And don't forget, they're the ones that are saying, hey, we are going with vaccinated cruises, right? 100% vaccinated clients and crew members. Well, Washington doesn't have any restrictions on asking whether or not you've been vaccinated or not, which means they could set up shop and they can maybe just cancel, don't have to do test cruises, and they can start in Seattle. Now, right now, the first sailings are in August. But can you, on the Blizz, and that's the only ship they have scheduled right now. But I'm just wondering how fast that maybe they can get a second ship or a third ship possibly sailing out of Seattle, and maybe starting in July. Is that even a possibility? Can they get geared up and crewed up enough to do that, to offer the vaccinated only cruises and start in July, or even get the Blizz ready to go in July? Either way, even if it's only August, at least that's some revenue coming in to the people of Alaska for the cruise ships. And now that once this gets going, that clears the way for other cruise lines to try and set up in August and September as well. So great news today. And Norwegian seems to have been ahead of the curve on this one. Kind of like, why all of a sudden did they start reselling Alaska cruises? Because it was completely on hold. And now they started selling. It's almost as if they knew this decision was coming. And that's one of the reasons they kept on focusing Alaska, Alaska, Alaska. So let's hope that they are prepared to maybe even launch more ships. And I'm scheduled for my vaccine, if they do with vaccine-only cruises, August 1st. Which means I have to wait till August 15th to get on a cruise. Maybe Alaska on the Blizz, August 21st, is a possibility for me. Who knows? So yeah, I'm still watching for whatever comes available. The second I hear that I can cruise again and I can get my vaccine. I can't leave Canada until I get my second dose of my vaccine, because if I'm gone when my appointment comes up, it could be months before I get my second dose. And a lot of people, thank you very much. A lot of people have been offering me to go and stay there in the United States to get my dose. Trouble is, I don't know if the paperwork will line up, right? My first dose in Canada, my second dose in the United States. The tracking, if they need to track it for any reason, different number, different medical system, I don't know. Like, it's different if I had both doses in the United States, or, it would be different. But but thank you very much for all the offers out there. I'm just elated. Absolutely elated that there's a chance that Alaska can start up this season. And guess what? Even more elated because I have a group cruise on Alaska next year in June, and it's been canceled twice now. That's right. 2020, 2021, both of my Alaska group cruises were canceled. And now, if we can start sailing this year, that's just opening up more and more that, yes, we will be cruising for all of the cruises next year, and looking really forward to it. So As you can tell, I'm very excited. I look a mess. I was in the middle of a workout. My video was already scheduled. Had to change it all around. Had to refilm it. This came out around 2 o'clock. Yeah, I have to have the video up by 3. So yeah, I'm rushing and I'm trying to get it all done. But what do you guys think? Do you think there's going to be a push to try and get going in July out of Seattle if this goes to the president within the next week and he signs off on it? That would be great news, and I would love to see somebody try and do it. And I know for a fact that Norwegian would love to be that first cruise line to start sailing, especially after they made that firm stance of saying vaccinated-only cruises. This is the perfect opportunity for them to really step up and really rush into service that they can start sailing in July. And I know Alaska would love to have more business coming a full month earlier than August. That would be, you know, perfect for them. It's not going to be a full season by no means. I mean, Princess Cruises normally has 7 to 8 ships to 9 ships going to Alaska every season. Right now, we'd be happy with the Blizz and only the Blizz. But I have a feeling now that you've seen this going, you might start to see some more Alaska cruises popped up for sale any day now. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. We'll see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world. Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.